What if God gave you a mission, but instead of obeying, you ran away? Could anyone hide for the Creator of heaven and earth? One man tried. His name was Jonah. What happened next involved a violent storm, a giant fish, and a powerful lesson about God's mercy. Let's begin. Open book. God calls Jonah 0:20 to 1:10. Narrator. One day, God spoke to Jonah, a prophet of Israel. God said, "Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come before me." Nineveh was a powerful city filled with violence and sin. But Jonah did not want to go. Instead of obeying God, he ran in the opposite direction. He traveled to Joppa, found a ship heading to Tarshish, paid the fare, and sailed away. Jonah thought he could escape God's calling, but no one can run from God. Water waved the great storm, 1:10 to 2 o'clock. Narrator. As the ship crossed the sea, God sent a mighty storm. The waves crashed against the ship. The sailors were terrified. They threw cargo overboard and cried out to their gods. Meanwhile, Jonah was asleep below deck. The captain woke him and said, "Get up and call on your God." The sailors cast lots to discover who was responsible for the disaster. The lot fell on Jonah. Jonah admitted that he was running away from God. The sailors asked, "What should we do?" Jonah replied, "Throw me into the sea, and the storm will stop." Reluctantly, they threw Jonah overboard. Immediately, the sea became calm. Whale inside the great fish, 2 to 3:10. Narrator. As Jonah sank beneath the waves, God prepared a great fish. The fish swallowed Jonah whole. For 3 days and 3 nights, Jonah remained inside the fish. There, in the darkness, Jonah prayed. He confessed his disobedience and cried out to God for mercy. God heard Jonah's prayer. After 3 days, God commanded the fish to release him. The fish spit Jonah on a dry land. Jonah had been given a second chance. Once again, God told Jonah, "Go to Nineveh." This time, Jonah obeyed. He entered the city and proclaimed, 40 more days and Nineveh will be overthrown." To Jonah's surprise, the people listened. From the king to the common people, everyone repented. They fasted, prayed, and turned away from their evil ways. When God saw their sincere repentance, he showed them mercy. The city was spared, sealing Jonah's lesson, 4:20 to 4:50. Narrator. But Jonah became angry because God forgave Nineveh. God caused a plant to grow and provide shade for Jonah. The next day, the plant died. Jonah was upset. Then God said, "You care about a plant that lived only a short time. Should I not care about the people of Nineveh?" God wanted Jonah to understand his compassion for all people. Sparkle's conclusion, 4:50 to 5 o'clock. Narrator. The story of Jonah teaches us that we cannot run from God. God gives second chances, and his mercy is greater than we can imagine. If you enjoyed this Bible story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you. Folded Hands Open Book Way.